Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the Heartstopper coloring book by Alice Oseman. So this came out in 2020. This has a never-before-seen mini comic. The Music Room. Is it called The Music Room? Let me just back up into the last part. The Practice Room, excuse me. Where Tara and Darcy met, because we know they met in a practice room. We don't get the full story. So this is the meeting, quote unquote, of how the two became the room became known as the makeout room, as Darcy beautifully puts it within the show and the comics. So this is adorable, right? We have never before seen comics of the two of them, Nick and Charlie. We have, you know, plain screenshots from out the different volumes. A lot of the Paris trip is heavily referenced within this, but it's just cute. It's cute seeing the characters again. It's cute having the word bubbles blank, that way you can fill in your own. I am not coloring in this at all. It is too precious for me to dare to touch. You give me a lot of tattoo ideas and collage ideas, but I will not be coloring this. I hope other people will be coloring in their own versions, but I will not be coloring in my version. Things that I do reference, I'm American, so I don't spell coloring this way. The British version is you put a U in there. We don't put a U in there. So our version is C-O-L-O-R-I-N-G-E. I-N-G, excuse me, no E. But the British version, there's a U in there. Why? Couldn't tell you, but whatever. So the Heartstopper coloring book, it's just fun going through it. It's fun seeing it. I just had a cheesy smirk and smile on my face the entire time while flipping through, because it just brought up the happy Nick and Charlie moments of the volumes of the show, and to see Aled in there for like half a second brings me to Radio Silence moments, because that story is all about him and Francis and Daniel trying to find him. It's just cool seeing this in a epilogue, if you will, of reading all of the 4 Heartstopper books, the 2 Heartstopper novellas, the 4 novels that Alice wrote as well, to then have the culmination of this in a Heartstopper coloring book, to just get the happy, giddy feelings. It's just giddiness. That's how I always explain Heartstopper. It's just wholesome, pure, giddy love. And you can't hate it. You just have to smile while being immersed in the Heartstopper world, and it's so cool being able to have those feelings, because sometimes those feelings are hard to have, that just pure giddiness. To have giddiness while looking at through a coloring book, very rare, especially for me, who I am 32, and I'm just smirking my face off while looking through a coloring book. I know I've seen so many different collages from this coloring book. Actually, people have actually bought the coloring book to like cut out certain parts to like make collages on their walls or scrapbook or something like that. A lot of these images I've actually seen as tattoos, which is really cool. I need a Heartstopper tattoo. I'm thinking more so lines of the 2 high bubbles with some leaves thrown in the mix. I've seen that a lot. I think that's a nice, beautiful flash sheet kind of tattoo. I like flash tattoos. I have a bunch of different flash sheet tattoos. I like that. I like that idea. But that's what's cool about this, is that you're brainstorming, right? I'm seeing this from an artist's perspective, saying, what can I do with this image? What can I do with that image? Should I have this image tattooed on my body? Should I have that image tattooed on my body? What inspiration from this image can I use to have a tattoo on my body? Obviously, I want a tattoo of Heartstopper on my body, but it's neat seeing all of the coloring book pictures from it. It's also nice having the little blurb from Alice at the beginning, the little, you know, wrap up at the end. I can't wait for Volume 5 to come out. I can't wait to see more Heartstopper comic. I can't wait for Season 2 to start filming. I believe this coming fall 2022, which means we'll probably get the show fall, end of summer, beginning of fall 23. Probably. It's going to be a while, but I can't wait. I can't wait to see the behind the scenes. I can't wait to see more of Toby's vlog. I can't wait. I can't wait. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've read all of her books. I've read all of Alice's stuff. I'm a true Alice Oseman fan, and I am so happy that all of this has been a whirlwind adventure within the last 2 months. So cool. 3 months. I'm so excited. So excited to be a part of this. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.